Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Forrest Wobble here, and welcome to WWE 2K26. Last time I played the My Rise mode, to some of that, and honestly I'm liking what both sides are doing, and I actually like the fact that I can play both the heel and villainous characters without having to do any more separate type of stuff there. So I could play as a uh, hello, Daniel Barry. How you doing today? How you doing tonight? Um, yeah. So I actually like the fact that I can play as one character as a good guy and the other character as a villainous character. And I think how I got it set up is actually really cool. Where the good guy is the family man and the bad guy is the one that's kind of like coming back from taking a hiatus from wrestling, and I really like that. But in any case, we're gonna go ahead and get started with showcase mode, which is gonna be based on, or centered around CM. 20 years since this man's debut in WWE against, if I'm not mistaken, Justin Credible. I believe that was his first televised match in WWE. So he made his television debut, TV debut against that wrestler, and it was really cool. Seeing a wrestler like that, even though that was like a year before I started watching wrestling. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Doesn't go off on me for the fact that I'm about to be showing this stuff here. So, let's take a look and see what we got for showcase. So, for this mode, I'll be doing 5 matches, and that's it.
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is
I remember this match from last year.
Is Punk gonna tap out? Remember,
it was a really good match between these two men. That was really awesome.
A much needed way out.
Compare that to what's going on with this year's WrestleMania, and oh my god, it's like, it for that matter knows what the fuck they're doing for this year's WrestleMania at this stage, which is really, really bad.
Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine. Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex. A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at 2. How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive? And Heyman, wow, look at him. The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
Let's see here. Ruin the plans of Seth Rollins with their signature elbow drop off the top rope.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania. CM Punk from the top rope. Flying elbow drop.
When the moment is right, look to turn Roman's lights out and make him go to sleep in the ring.
The Architect getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt, and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns. Stop by Rollins. All 3 men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over. Paul
Heyman, of course, out here with this This loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the chair to Punk.
If you've seen this match, you know what's coming.
Tonight.
If you haven't, watch.
By CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
He betrays CM Punk. And he's like, what have I done? He even yells out, you made me do this.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Yep, there's the
Bow
chair.
Down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them. What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about.
Right. CM Punk takes over, looking to use slingshot technology to do things his way. Relive some of his biggest wins, look to change the outcome of painful losses, and create history with fantasy matchups only possible here in 2K26. A win will unlock some rewards, but completing objectives will make sure you get all the goods. And the all-new Showcase Gauntlet allows you to attempt to unlock everything the mode has to offer in one fell swoop. If you've got the skills. And I actually like this idea, like what they're doing here. I like it. Before we do anything here, let me go back real quick because I want to do this as well. We're gonna go ahead and claim our AAA boost right here. Now we're going back to showcase mode. So let's go ahead and so yeah, you can press the triangle button for the gauntlet. I honestly want to do that, but I'm gonna do that as its own separate video, like live stream video, whatever. Either way, let's get started. Bull by the horns. CM Punk versus JBL. SummerSlam, August 17th, 2008. CM Punk may be the World Heavyweight Champion, but he still hasn't earned the respect of one of WWE's most hard-nosed competitors in John Bradshaw Layfield. Can you withstand the non-stop assault of JBL and defend the title successfully? Let's find out.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series,
Yep.
and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
Yeah, one of the best ever. Yep, I would agree with that.
Has become Mr. World Champion.
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
You have to clothesline from hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
Yeah, so JBL was a very interesting character back then. He kind of hit his peak in 2004 going into 2005 when he was the WWE champion.
JBL,
He would not win another world championship for the rest of his career, but he would win the Intercontinental Championship near the end of his in-ring career in 2008, before he would drop the belt to Rey Mysterio in 2009, only to retire. Well, he would say, "I quit," but then he would return to the company in character a few years later as a color commentator. And that's about it.
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly.
So by this point, CM Punk, as he just said, he's coming off the heels of winning the World Heavyweight Championship, defeating Edge after he cashed in Money in the Bank. He would defend the belt successfully against one or two other wrestlers by this point, but he still had something to prove in the eyes of JBL, and so there you go. I just watched
Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test.
So yeah, he had a lot to prove in the eyes of JBL, and the way I see it, I did watch their match at SummerSlam, and I thought it was an okay matchup. It was an okay match. Both men did what the best they could do, honestly, but I liked it.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL.
Yeah, JBL was a hard-hitting wrestler, no matter what match he was in.
Weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
All right, here we go.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk, JBL, 1-on-1 for the World Heavyweight Championship.
CM Punk.
So you take the fight to JBL right away and earn his respect with every bit of damage you dish out. Keep the pace high and keep JBL guessing with a big running attack. Attack from all angles. Your diving crossbody from the top rope is the perfect attack.
Because a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the ball and you get the horns.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having it
Back and forth we go.
Oh, and he stops that.
How did you miss that?
Exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Oh,
What
man.
impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what. The reversal by JBL. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience. Take off!
Wow, cross body! Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion. Right to the back.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy.
The pin for the championship. He kicks out instantly.
Really, dude?
He's really not making this easy.
Turns it around. Spinning kick to the gut. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
And JBL looking to show Punk that he's not.
Let me see here. Stay on him. Do your best heavy combos and we'll keep you in control.
On his level. He saw that one coming.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games to try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide means.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. The champ lifts his shoulder up before one there.
He's still very much in this match. If the quickness of that kick out is any indication.
And the champ might have just...
Well, that could have been really bad right there. First, let's see. You've got the momentum. Good, JBL standing close.
midsection. And Punk gets countered there. And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be...
See here. Send JBL clashing into the corner with an Irish whip.
pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that's
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
Yep,
what
that's
a
what he did.
shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something. and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down, Punk kicks out.
Oh.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a
Oh,
clothesline
just
from
underneath.
Punk dodges out.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there, Barrett. JBL missed big and he looks winded. Prove your championship medal by beating him in the middle of the ring by pin and submission. Want that smirk off JBL's face forever with a perfectly placed knee, courtesy of the go to sleep.
one step ahead with the takedown.
Hey, Jason, what are you doing today?
GTS. Chance to
Cover.
retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. Kick out, still has hope.
How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question being asked in this match. Top rope. Elbow drop connects. Punk is pulling out all the stops on JBL. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS.
That is how a true champion defends that title. 2. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here's your winner, CM
Here
Punk.
is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion.
Have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
Yeah. Alright, so that's match number 1 down. 4 matches to go. The crazy winner, yes he is. But it's so good though. So we have unlocked the SummerSlam 08 Arena, as well as CM Punk from SummerSlam 2008 and JBL as a whole. Next match. I also want to see how many we got going on here. Next, Unseating Royalty. CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. Armageddon, December 14th, 2008. A chance at the Intercontinental Championship is on the line when CM Punk and Rey Mysterio clash. Will Punk be able to defeat his legendary luchador opponent, or will Rey dial up a big win? Let's find out.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE Gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this.
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
A match that I haven't seen, but I do remember Punk won it. He would go on to beat William Regal.
William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, so CM Punk would go on to win this match, and he would beat William Regal sometime later. And he would, and you know how he beat JBL at SummerSlam? JBL got his payback because CM Punk would lose to JBL on the road to WrestleMania 25.
Well,
and ironically enough, Rey Mysterio would beat JBL at WrestleMania 25 to win his first
WWE Live
Tier 4.
Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done
WWE
tonight.
So yeah, it literally all came full circle there.
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, but let's see how this match goes for us here. Because Rey Mysterio, now this would be their very first encounter, Punk and Mysterio. They would go on to wrestle in a rivalry in 2010. They would have 3 matches. One at WrestleMania, one at Backlash, and one at Extreme Rules. The WrestleMania match was the stipulation where Rey Mysterio would join the Straight Edge Society if he won, or if he lost, I mean. Then their second match was Punk would have his head shaved if he lost.
Can you believe?
And then the third match was where both stipulations were added. So either Mysterio joined the Straight Edge Society, which Punk was the leader of at the time, and a villainous faction at that, by the way. Or Punk would have his head shaved bald. Well, not exactly bald. Like, there was still some hair that you would see, but yeah. And let's see, send Rey into the ropes and meet him with 2 powerful rebound attacks.
This is the first time these 2 former world champions are facing off against each other. Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Damn.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
We could expect a fast-paced match. 2 superstars that are almost equal in speed, Wade.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Rey or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
I'm going to have to restart the match because I haven't been able to do that. We're nearly 30 seconds in, and I can't do that. Yeah, it's the way Mysterio is just rebounding that's kind of throwing me off.
Can you believe that this is the first time these 2 former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it.
Why is it being so problematic with this shit?
And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
I gotta restart it. His rebound is so bad, I don't even know how to deal with it. It's throwing me off.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's
I'm pulling a Samoa Joe.
Championship. I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament
I didn't
Regal
even.
put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger. Mysterio dodges.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic.
Okay, this game is throwing me off so badly because you got CM Punk's arm motion that he's doing every time I Irish whip Mysterio into
Can
the
you
rope.
believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship. I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological. Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Rey probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Oh, crap, you're down to
Situational
me.
awareness with a knee to the abdomen. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
There we go. Took me what, 3 or 4 tries to get that? Let's see. When you have Ray down, look to tie him in knots by performing a grounded submission at his feet. Keep him guessing, also look for a grounded submission while you're at his side. So we got one on his feet and one at his side. Okay.
Kick connects. Trying armbar. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now. Went for the submission, but the opponent got too close to the ropes.
Oh, he got him there.
Ow.
Oh, man.
Shoulder to the gut. No way.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
To
Ooh.
the floor.
That was a power bomb with one message in mind: absolute destruction.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Down to me.
Mysterio dodges.
Sharp reversal stopping Mysterio.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
Oh, he saw it coming. Shining Wizard! About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Alright, we got 3 things here. Don't give Ray a chance to recover. Stay on him with more stifling offense and deal that damage. Display some of your own Lucha Libre knowledge with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to Ray. Let's see. 0 to 2. Get him into the Tree of Woe and unleash a pair of attacks.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
And knew what was coming there. CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from
See,
Randy
what's the
Orton.
point of this?
Punk on the shelf.
What's the point of that again? Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1, now.
6,
Fuck!
9.
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership after that.
I had to get up from that.
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here. A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
See. When you have Ray standing dazed in the corner, hit him with the high knee bulldog combo.
Shoving him into the corner now. CM Punk with the knee.
Uh-oh. Got out of that situation and avoids any harm.
CM Punk's.
Let's see. When you have Ray standing dazed in the corner, hit him with the high knee bulldog combo. Okay, still gotta do
Stop that in
that.
its tracks.
Rushing into the corner. Step up knee. Rocks the jaw. And followed by a bulldog headlock.
See. Now measure him up and unleash a powerful heavy attack while you're both standing in the ring.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner. This #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ.
Ooh.
William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk
Whoa.
for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Damn.
Who wants it more?
You're almost there. Find a way to either pin Ray or make him submit to earn your spot as double contender. Hitting Ray with the golden sleeve will put you on the path to victory.
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game. Chop block. Just clubbing down.
Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot.
I'm pulling it. I decide to pull the stumble and go because I fucking can. Now I'm gonna try to pin you, and I almost did it so.
Except Rey Mysterio.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio
Ah, damn it.
cannot find the brakes.
Oh, crap. Uh-oh.
Satellite DDT! Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything. Catches the kick. These two have learned each other so well. Looking to take it to the air now. Is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk. The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
And like I said, Punk would go on to beat William Regal for the Intercontinental title some weeks later. He would drop the belt to JBL, whom he beat at SummerSlam for the One-Away title, but he would drop the Intercontinental title to JBL at on the road to WrestleMania 25, and JBL would drop the belt to Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 25. So that whole thing came full circle when you kind of think about it. JBL and CM Punk met for the world title at SummerSlam 08. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio met to decide who would face William Regal for the Intercontinental title. CM Punk would win both of those matches. He would beat William Regal, only to drop the belt to JBL, and then JBL would drop the belt to Rey. How full circle could you get? I honestly would like to make a triple threat match pitting CM Punk from SummerSlam 2008, JBL, and Rey. Well, technically CM Punk from Armageddon 2008, when for being kind of honest there. Rey Mysterio and JBL and Rey Mysterio, just to see and put the Intercontinental title on the line, the title that was there at the time. I'm gonna do that, because why not? Anyway, so we've unlocked Armageddon 2008, as well as CM Punk Armageddon 08, and Rey Mysterio 2008. Alright, let's see how we did. Okay, so we've unlocked a new tier. Match number 3, a Wounded Viper, CM Punk versus Randy Orton, WrestleMania 27, April 3rd, 2011. This was the night CM Punk was to get revenge on Randy Orton, but fate had other plans. Now you get to change history, so take Orton out while you got him compromised.
Okay. So far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done...
Yeah, I'm definitely not using this version of CM Punk because the flashing lights that are going on, that's just asking for a seizure to potentially happen. And this is coming from a guy that's had a history of it.
Get him through time, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the...
I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out.
So here we go with the Viper Randy Orton. So this was a very interesting time for CM Punk because he became the new leader of the Nexus after he pretty much ousted Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett would go to SmackDown and form his own kind of Nexus-like group known as the Core. We all know how well that went. If you were watching WWE... if you were watching WWE during that time, you know exactly how well that went. It was not very good at all. It was basically a rehash of the Nexus that just went nowhere at all. I remember this. Orton's knee is already compromised, so it should be easy to get a hold of him and do some big damage. Take this match to new heights and hit Orton with a huge dive attack off the top rope while he's standing. And upon a time, we'll let the Viper see that you don't sweat him one bit.
Personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year.
Come on, man,
CM
don't
Punk
run
is
into
trying
me
to
like a
stuff
fucking
Randy
idiot.
to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Come on, buddy. Stand up. Stand up. And boom!
From the top. Placing him in the corner.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines.
And boom!
Down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
He was gonna make the reference. I didn't think he was gonna. I did not think they were gonna reference that. Oh my God. Wow, that is incredible, dude. Dude, I did not think they were going to make a reference to the Core. Not at all. What? Wow.
Look, Randy Orton needs to end this match up quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Really big.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton.
He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized.
Son trying to punch you in the face. Son's gonna boom. Let's see. Put the focus back on Randy's bad wheel and look to cause further damage to his legs. When Orton's down, perform a submission while standing at his feet. A running strike to Randy while he's in the corner will keep you in the driver's seat.
Coal Miner. Okay, so it's Coal Miners 1, Punk followers 0. And now if this can get slapped on, Punk might not be able to...
And he very quickly counters. Oh my goodness, what a double-handed shot. And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse. The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And uncanny showing up. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Oh, what a response.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Oh,
I think we know
shit.
what the Viper's doing. Yeah,
Fucking.
in position.
Well, goodbye.
Vintage Randy Orton.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly
I'm not
taste.
taking any chances. Sit down, buddy.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight.
From the top, all the way to the outside.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. It's incredibly difficult to walk.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Right to the knee. Whip back into the ring.
Effectively targeting the arm.
And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one solved.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Punk is simply
That's the idea,
refusing to
Cole.
give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
Ah, shit.
Randy Orton, backbreaker.
Punk's faith beginning to falter as the Viper starts to chip away. Proof these superstars have done their homework.
He counters with a great reversal.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Clothesline after the knee to the face.
Let's see. You've hurt Orton bad. Once you've got him standing dazed in the corner, reach him up for a massive heavy corner. I literally just did that. I literally just did that. But okay then.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And
Oh.
Punk sent into the steel.
Uh-oh.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
Uh-oh.
The Viper now
Coiled, ready to strike.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now.
That is how you do
Trying
it.
to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper.
Whoa!
Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize?
See, this is your chance. Challenge. Change the pages of history and beat Orton by either pinfall or submission. Show this Viper that he's no match for an Anaconda and squeeze the fight out of him with your signature Anaconda Vice.
It's Orton's for the taking now. No one comes.
Orton has him pinned. Here we go. He wasted no time kicking out there. Amazing.
Right on the head.
Into a sleeper hold. Oh, and a neck breaker.
Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe.
Oh,
There's
really,
a
dude?
reason this man's called the Apex Predator. Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper. Ow! Point of the elbow finds the mark.
CM Punk looking to finally finish what he believes Orton started.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Oh,
Time to go for a ride. Bang! What a move.
able to parry that one. Randy Orton setting his opponent up, and this is just classic.
And planted them with a well-executed DDT.
Moving on what seems like natural instinct alone. Orton looking as impressive as ever.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Ah, damn it.
Sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Oh, boy.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Oh, shit. Oh, I literally ran right into that.
He thinks this is it.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
We knew this was going to be more than a war.
Oh, come on.
Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
Landing the uppercut. Heading for the top rope. We'll give her something big here.
wants to finish this.
From the top.
Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch. Big tap out on that kick.
Grabs their opponent by the ankles.
For the love of God, Orton, just stay down, dude.
And drops his opponent with a massive line. Clubbing blow.
Clubbing blow. Uh-oh. Face first in the turnbuckle.
Right in the eyes.
Foot to the gut. Head on CM Punk. There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
Before the 1 count, he's got to be having a laugh. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Oh my God, dude, this is intense.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Now opponent drop with a clothesline.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now. Not sure if he should waste all his time hot dogging around. Randy gets him back. Spinning kick to the gut. Lightning fast power slam by Orton. The finish line is in sight for Orton. Can he push past the
out?
pain and take
No!
out CM Punk?
Boom!
Power slam drilling their opponent down.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows.
Self-professed faith driving the pure malice fueling Orton. These men's hatred for one another whipping the WWE Universe
bastard.
into an absolute frenzy.
Yeah, neither one of these men plans to acquiesce. Not now, apparently not ever. Sharp elbow to the gut turns out. And did you hear the impact of that? This is getting out of hand now. Every blow to the head seems to be more vicious.
Dazed and confused can be an understatement at this juncture.
Oh my God, to the spine. That'll make your legs go numb.
Oh my goodness, we gotta work all that again.
Flat on your back.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now. CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here. Powered up but dropping behind. Cranking the neck.
Inverted DDT. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Take off.
Just a flattening splash.
Orton caught in his grasp.
Oh, here we go, buddy.
Orton getting worked on right now.
Yeah, Orton has to find a response quickly.
Oh, it counted me.
He wriggles out of the danger zone.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, shit. Here we go.
Second rope DDT.
This could be it for the 3 count. Shoulders up before 2.
I had no other choice but to do that.
Tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point. Orton with a plan in mind.
Cover. We have a cover. 2. Orton wins. Randy Orton.
Really?
Finally bested CM Punk.
That's bullshit.
The winner of this match.
I was trying so freaking... Oh my God. I gotta redo all of that now. son of a bitch. I was so close to getting that Anaconda Vice on this man, and the game is like, no. Well, if that's the case, game, fuck you.
Personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year. CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the
Hey, Zach, how you doing tonight?
What Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton. Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done. Punk has targeted Orton both physically and mentally in the weeks leading up to this match. The assault on Orton's leg with the monkey wrench, the mental anguish Punk has put Randy's family through, what Randy Orton should do, and what Randy Orton can do in this match are two entirely different things.
Punk never saw that coming. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And into the corner he goes. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Is this the Punk showcase? Yes, it is.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines.
Big impact on the suplex.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new
Going blow for blow, each one getting stiff. And this match is swiftly turning into a lockdown, drag-out affair.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. But ascending to the top rope.
Stalking from above.
Here we go. Wow, crossbody.
So, Lane's submission standing on his feet, submission standing, or no, so just damage, feet submission, and corner attack.
He's able to counter that.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past month.
Wonder why it's challenging.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And somehow
You don't know why it's challenging? Because sometimes the opponent can do things to you that you're not able to do. Especially when you have this purple stamina bar that pops up every so often. In that case, you can't do a fucking thing. If your opponent is doing damage to you, you can't reverse it. You have to wait until that purple bar is gone. That's what makes it challenging. And it's also really fucking stupid. I don't like it.
before the pain took over.
Excellent ring awareness saved them from certain peril.
So much torque on the knee and ankle, and Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite.
Oh
at
my
this
god,
point.
stop countering me, dude. Uh-oh.
Randy Orton positioning his opponent. Orton is set. Vintage Orton.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Oh, you're right, Wade. This time last year, Punk was joined WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
We are seeing Punk at his best right now, but something tells me we haven't quite seen this man's final footing. There's a rage bubbling inside of Punk that hasn't come out yet. Once it does, he will be unstoppable.
Angle belly to back suplex.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Orton.
Placed in the corner here.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Oh my god, Orton, you're starting to piss me off.
Targeting the neck.
How is that lead?
Is it enough? Is this the end? And referee cuts off the count in one.
No time to waste being shocked.
Yeah, it is
Got
a
to
new
maintain
thing.
pressure.
3, 2, 1.
Slips out of the way.
And stop LA in the corner.
Just ruthless.
Oh my god, that was a hassle and a half. Finally!
To the face.
Followed by a clothesline. So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Attacking the hamstring with these strikes.
Orton gets the better there.
He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it. And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup.
Pop shoulder down. Could this be it? And the ref can't even start the count.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
Trapping the opposition.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way.
Makes it incredibly difficult.
Oh my goodness gracious, dude.
Place it. And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
Well, what a
I'm just doing
knockdown,
this to take a
drag-out
little
affair
breather.
it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel. And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
You may not be busted open, but
Staring in the eyes
the way
of
I
Punk,
see it, I'm doing a
who's
lot
down
better
and
than
out, but I
before.
think Orton got
Because
his
I now
hand
know
on
I
the
have to
ideas.
save
Yeah,
that
this may well be
bar
the
for the
knockout
Anaconda
blow.
Vice.
Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade. Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Look at that smile on
Randy
Punk's
Orton's hurt.
face.
Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here. CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the
just in time. Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Launching himself off the top. Oh, by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
Show the Swiper is no match for Anaconda and squeeze the life out of him with your Anaconda Vice. So Anaconda Vice and then bit him by pinfall or submission.
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating letters in sports entertainment. Now the third.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
I don't know who's more shocked. He just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle. And Punk gets carried there.
Oh, shit.
Look at this, out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. You kidding me? Nasty. The hardest part of the ring. Ooh, one step ahead there.
Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back.
The go sleep. GTS from Punk.
Randy is in
Oh
dire
my
straits.
goodness.
And now thrown back into the ring.
I gotta work all that back up here. And that's gonna be fun.
Going for the heel now and cranking that joint.
So much torque on the knee and ankle. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
He's gonna counter this, isn't he? Yep, he's counted it. God damn it.
But can it be capitalized on?
Goes for sliced bread, but it's blocked.
What a counter! Power slam. Turns it around. Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
Self-professed faith driving Punk. Pure malice fueling Orton. These men's hatred for one another whipping the WWE
Oh my
Universe into
goodness.
an absolute frenzy.
Yeah, neither one
Oh
of these
my
men chance to
goodness,
acquiesce.
is it
Not
insane,
now.
dude?
Apparently not ever.
Oh my god, I'm
Knees
going
to the
crazy.
hamstring. Orton has the momentum against him here. Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse.
Oh, of course he
And
counted it.
averting damage there.
Of course he counted it. Why wouldn't he?
Rapid fire right hands. Boom. Mounting their counter by CM Punk.
And a trampling stomp. Oh, managed to make a well-timed kick to the gut.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. DDT.
CM Punk.
Oh, it's finally! Finally!
You need to know where you are at all times.
And he counted me, goddammit.
Punk never saw that coming.
What's he doing? Three, two, one.
Sidesteps out of there.
Oh my goodness.
Oof. Retaliating with a strong elbow.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Come on! Oh! Cover!
Covers.
One, two, God damn it, how did he kick out of that?
He has to think that was too close for comfort. CM Punk thought that.
What's it gonna take to end
I've had enough. Go to sleep for a second time in a row. One, two, three. Oh my God.
Just put down the Viper.
Oh, God damn.
And this man, CM Punk, was
Oh.
all time stalwart his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Storyline is trying to seek what he considers
Once I
righteous
saw
vengeance
Orton's
against
RKO coming all
Did
those times, it
everything
was
he
so
promised
easy to
and
counter
more.
it.
This may not be the ending the
Oh
WWE
my
Universe
goodness.
had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself
Raven
a
lost
good guy.
WrestleMania 27, and then
Instead,
CM Punk 2011 and Randy Orton 2011. See how we did. Let's see where we're at right now. Number 4, right? Yep, number 4. He may have been all those aches and pains, but he won nonetheless. Nonetheless, yeah, that's true. Oh boy. Alright. For whom the bell tolls. CM Punk versus The Undertaker. WrestleMania 29, April 7, 2019. It didn't go according to plan last time, but now CM Punk wants you to change history and find a way to beat Undertaker and end the vaunted WrestleMania streak. Let's go.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
There's something that will easily change the foundation of the World Wrestling Entertainment. Had it happened, it'd have to be having Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant main event back in WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has recently talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match. Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois.
What do you mean? Because it did kind of end in a legitimate way, considering Hogan did beat Andre for the WWE title clean.
The Undertaker.
Yeah.
But don't forget what's in the possession
I
of
don't
Punk
know
and
how to
Paul Heyman.
respond to that.
They currently carry the the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
Alright, so this
That
match
symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
So this match had a pretty good build, and it basically centered around the fact that The Undertaker had the urn with him, and he had it with him as a tribute to Paul Bearer, who passed away earlier that year. Earlier on one week, and on the next episode of Raw, within that week that he passed away, after he passed away, Undertaker came out and paid his respect to him. But then they did a storyline where CM Punk would have the Undertaker's urn on him this whole time, like Paul Heyman does now. So yeah, they pretty much used, well, not as much as they did with like Eddie Guerrero in 2006 with Rey Mysterio. They did kind of use his death as a storyline, which is not really a good thing to do. But I digress.
A stunned reverence
gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299
pounds, The Undertaker. This man's WrestleMania streak was legendary.
WWE history.
A streak that would last for over 20 years. Nearly 25, probably about 25, almost 25. Probably did last 25 years. Almost, yeah, it almost lasted as long as his whole damn career. There was only one WrestleMania, to my knowledge, that The Undertaker would miss.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to
When it came to
upset the
his
dead man
legendary
and get
streak, and
inside
that would
his
be
head.
WrestleMania 16, aka WrestleMania 2000. That would be the only WrestleMania ever since he debuted that he would miss. Now, because he would have the match, yeah, it's basically he had, like, he faced off against the likes of Jimmy Snuka, Jake the Snake Roberts, he faced off against Shane Gonzalez, Diesel, King Kong Bundy.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via
he's faced off so many against so many people at WrestleMania. That alone is a list of Hall of Famers, with few exceptions. But yeah, future Hall of Famers were in that list, if they're not already current Hall of Famers.
His match.
Undertaker's methodical, but you can play that game. Chip away at his aura with every attack and deal out the damage. Try one of your sneaky leg sweeps, maybe the Russian variety, to bring Undertaker back down. Do they ever teach grappling in Death Valley? Find out and put Undertaker in one of your many submission holds.
Between CM Punk and Undertaker's about so much more.
I love how I just did that right after I paused it, but yeah. Grab and then square in front of standing opponent, and then R2 plus circle.
More than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been...
Trying armbar. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Lands the elbow. And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman,
Let's see. Time to turn up the pace. Stay on the offensive and look to dish out more punishment at ringside. A spectacular diving smash from the top rope to the Undertaker while he's down at ringside will have him in huge trouble.
always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin the Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Count out, disqualification, any...
Watch out!
Whoa, look out! A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
A pinpoint kick to the back.
All right. Send Undertaker into the ropes and meet him with a powerful swinging neck breaker. That ought to take some zip out of his zombie sit-ups. No time for a breather. Throw everything you've got at Undertaker with a running attack.
Some impressive offense from Punk, but it's always a challenge to have any lasting effect on The Undertaker. I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
Tossed back into the ring.
He got in! He got in! Just avoiding the ref's count.
Thumped with a big blow.
Uh-oh.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
Punk crafting an attack.
Caught
clothesline.
Oh boy.
Unloads a shot to the gut. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Oh, this is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Oh, I'm surprised I got that, to be honest.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Bam!
Oh crap, I missed.
Looking stunned here, guys. Spinning kick to the gut.
Ah, it pounded me. Shit.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Clothesline in the corner. Cover here. Is it enough?
And a kick out. That pin attempt might have been a tad premature.
Spinning heel kick.
Ferocious power slam.
And the manager is searching under the ring. He can only be looking for something nefarious down there.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Oh, I had to
Can't
press
get caught in a
circle.
hailstorm like
Okay.
that if you want to win. We've got the arm trapped. Looking for Levi cradle. Pump powers out. Still going strong.
That was not even close to keeping him down. Neckbreaker.
Oh boy, here we go.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Flying.
And it caught me. God damn it.
And he gets sent back into the ring.
Boots to the knee just fell in.
Really, again?
And now, oh, a pin attempt out of nowhere.
Strong kick out late into the match.
You have got to be joking me. Not even a one count.
And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak as he damaged the dead man enough.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man. Oh, neck breaker.
Let's you take the fight back to fighting up outside the ring and don't let up. You can do huge damage out there. Is CM Punk crazy enough to look for a second dive attack from the top rope to the ringside area while the Undertaker is down? Absolutely.
Incoming.
Blast off. Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing.
A vicious boot.
Punk getting a first-hand feel of what the Undertaker's capable of. To the face. What a redirect.
Oh, jarring uppercut. Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
From the heavens.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Oh my gosh, going head-on into the stairs.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Got him where he wants him.
Up and forced down.
Oh boy, here we go. Come on.
He's headed up high.
For fuck's sake, Dave, stop doing that.
Power slam incoming, no.
And snapped down with an inverted DDT.
CM Punk headed to the top rope. Perched up top. Through the air. It connects.
That had to have hurt.
Let's see here. When you're both on your feet, get him in your clutches and hit him further with a grapple. Undertaker wants to rest in peace, so do your part and help him go to sleep. I love that. I love that. Like, he wants to rest in peace, so how about we let him go to sleep? Anyway,
Just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. Counters to gain the advantage. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight. This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 21.
oh, he counted me, god dang it.
Countered with a back body drop.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Oh my goodness, this man is making me work. I gotta give him credit for that.
Russian leg sweep.
Twisting that
Oh, he counted me,
left
goddammit.
Good old-fashioned punch to the jaw. Punk has played mind games.
The dead man looking to unleash hell on his opponent. Here we go. Snake eyes. And a big boot by The Undertaker. Leg drop for the exclamation.
Punk now with a quick go behind.
Oh my goodness.
Follows it up with a clothesline. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
Once you're both standing on the ring, see if you can get submission from The Undertaker with your signature.
It's over. Undertaker is done. So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Undertaker did
Oh,
his
crap.
homework.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. Kick from behind. Ouch. Garcia Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that choke slam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's
Uh-oh.
WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of the Undertaker.
Oh boy.
Steal
Oh.
it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
Throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak. Well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
Fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
He kicks out with force.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even 1 at this point?
Catches the leg. Roundhouse kick.
And now it's all in your hands. Put the finishing touches on Undertaker and earn the win by pin or submission.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when there's pride and honor on the line on the grandest stage of them all.
Uh-oh. I'm not going to let this man know.
Of his technical prowess, Hammerlock drops his opponent with a massive line.
And right away to the pin. 2. And Undertaker barely escapes the pin.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Vicious. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is determined right now.
Alright, time to see if we can put him away here. And he counted me, son of a bitch.
Pumped in the jaw.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
Ha, possum!
Way to get out of that one.
Into the turnbuckle yet again.
Ooh.
German suplex.
Climbing up the corner.
From the top rope. Bullseye with the elbow. Punk
Pin. This could be it. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker.
Yeah, I already made him go to sleep. I had to do something else.
Is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
I'm still in shock.
Oh,
The
boy.
streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
So we've unlocked the WrestleMania 29 arena. No, wait, 28 arena. No, wait. No, it's 29, that's right. 29 arena, plus Paul Heyman, as well as CM Punk and The Undertaker from this time period. So, I know I said I was going to do one more match, but it's already past the 2-hour mark that I usually do for this, and I do need to go to bed soon because I have to go to work early tomorrow. So I am going to go ahead and end it there. Tomorrow, I am actually going to be taking part in a collab with Mr. Coconut playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. So yeah, we are going to take a break from the WWE games tomorrow. Yeah. I'm looking to try to get it at 7:30. We did make a decision to do that. But 8 o'clock at the latest, in case I am not able to do it at 7:30. We are talking about that. So right now, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this first of 4 or 5 episodes of WWE Showcase Mode. So with that, thank you guys. Have a good night, and until next time, tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, this is Forrest Walpole, signing off.